this elbow brace help with healing? So, does a brace help to heal your tennis elbow? So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. So, basically, I help moms who work as executives. Now, these are moms of younger kids. I help them to manage the physical challenges that come with being a mom. Now, this could be anything from a simple neck pain to back pain, a poor posture, or incontinence from a weak pelvic floor, etc. etc. As moms, right from your pregnancy to childbirth to when you have younger kids, toddlers, and you're running after them, life is very busy. And on top of that, if you have a highly stressful job, it doesn't really help. Now, usually these health issues get pushed out to one side and they keep brewing in the background. But I'm here to tell you, hey, it doesn't have to be this way. I guide you with my proven system, give you some simple solutions and tips to implement. For example, today we're talking about tennis elbow. Now, quickly, for those who don't know, tennis elbow is basically a pain on the outer part of the elbow here, and it can radiate down into your forearm and into your fingers, and it can be a very painful condition. Now, if you've suffered from tennis elbow at one or the other time, at any time in your life, really, you might have been suggested by friends, family, or your doctor to try out a tennis elbow brace. Now, a brace is basically like a strap that is put around any part of your body in order to support it, to stabilize it, or so on. So, if somebody tells you to use a tennis elbow brace or a strap on your elbow, what do you do with it? When do you wear it? When do you take it off? Do you sleep with it? Where exactly do you put it? Is it right on top of your elbow? Why use a brace and why not use a sleeve? So there are like multiple questions that go around. So let's start at the very basic here. So I will first tell you how this brace will help to heal your tennis elbow or how it will help you. And then I'll go into another 5 tips for you so that you're able to get the most effective use out of your tennis elbow brace. Now, this same rules are applicable if, I mean, the same tips are applicable if you have a golfer's elbow, that is pain on the inner side of the elbow and it goes down into this part of your forearm and into your fingers. So, a tennis elbow brace, what it does is, or a sleeve. So basically, you have a brace that sits like it's like a strap that sits here, or you have like a sleeve, so like a sock that you can put right from your forearm into your elbow here. So, what it does is it's like a scaffolding on a building that's not strong enough to stand on its own. So, it'll help to give a snug fit around your muscles here so that it can hold on to the muscles and the muscles are able to relax and get a bit of a breather so that the body can heal that particular area in which your inflammation or your tennis elbow pain is going on. If you want to know what exactly is tennis elbow and you want to get into the details, I cannot do it here because then the video will be too long for you. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can have a look there. So if you go to YouTube, type my name and tennis elbow, you will come up with these videos and you can take it from there. All right, so going back to your brace, it will help your body to heal itself, right? So it gives that support, that external support that is needed. Now, how tight should your brace be? So, a brace, sorry, a brace, whenever you're using it, it should not be so tight that it cuts off the circulation in that area, but it should not be so loose that it basically does not support at all. So basically, you want a snug fit. So if you're wearing a brace, you want something that's snug enough but not so tight, and you don't want it like loosening out as well. So something that's snug and that's holding you, so like a warm hug, how you'd hold a kid, not too tight but not loose enough for them to run away, right? A toddler to run off. So that is the sort of grip that you should have with your tennis elbow brace. When do you use it? Now, this is very subjective. If you have acute pain or if your tennis elbow pain is very new, or it is say really high level of pain, you probably want to wear it for longer durations in the day. Obviously you take it off for when you go for a shower. Many people, do not like to wear the brace when they're sleeping. Now, this is up to you, and obviously, whatever your doctor tells you. But apart from that, it is totally up to you. So, try it out, sleep with the brace on, and see how you feel. Maybe you want to loosen the brace a slight tad bit there and a little tiny bit, and then see if that is helpful for you, because obviously you're not going to be actively moving your arm around in the night like you would do in the daytime when you're driving, when you're writing, typing, etc. So you can loosen your brace a little tiny bit and see if that helps you. Some people don't like braces at night, they find it too cumbersome, so you can take it off. Now, the next question that I get asked is, where should I wear my brace? Now, we are talking about a tennis elbow brace, but as I said, the same rules apply for a sleeve. Now, when you're wearing a sleeve, it is, of course, as long as it covers this area uh, of the elbow. So, sleeve can be worn like from the lower part of your arm to the upper part of your forearm here. It also depends on the length of your sleeve, right? So, but if you're wearing a brace, okay, so what you got to do is, this is the pointy part of my elbow. If I put my index finger here and I put my two fingers on the finger, middle finger and the thumb on the side, if you notice this middle finger here, so this outer part of the elbow, there is a bony prominence here. You'll find it poking out. You The problem with tennis elbow is that there is an inflammation in this area. However, let me turn my forearm around. This is the muscles. These are the muscles that are coming out from, they are attached to this bony area, and then these are the, the muscles that are supplying these tendons that you can see here. These are the ones that are supplying your finger. So you want to support this part here and not the elbow. So your brace is actually going to sit right across here. So this is a mistake many people do, because the doctor just tells them, okay, go get a brace and wear it, and they go buy a brace and they put it right on top of the elbow. This is not going to help. This is the muscle that you want to support. You're not supporting the bone. Remember, you're supporting the muscles that are doing the action at the forearm, at the wrist, and at the fingers. So this is the major bulk of the muscle. So this is where you want to put your tennis elbow brace. Okay. uh, if you get one of those braces that are adjustable, so they have a strap, these are good for when you have acute pain and you have swelling around this area. So if you compare your two sides, you'll be able to tell if you have a swelling here, or if you dip. Okay, have a look at this. If you dip your finger in, you see there is a little depression under my finger, but when I take it off, the depression goes away. If you have a substantial amount of swelling, this depression will stay. It'll take a while for your skin to bounce back. So that is how you can check if you have a swelling. And of course, your doctor will be able to tell you, or probably if you're wearing a shirt which has got sleeves up to here, you'll be able to tell that it fits more tighter on your affected side. So what you got to do is, where, yeah, so if you've got the swelling, you want to get tennis elbow brace with the straps or a Velcro, so that you can wear it on the swelling. And as the swelling subsides, you can make your brace tighter, right? So this is where I would recommend a brace and not a sleeve. Usually, let me just touch a little bit up on the sleeve part. Usually, people who have long-standing tennis elbow, or they have uh, like they have this pain going up into their triceps or down too much into their forearm, and they want a larger area of support, they will go in for a sleeve. It is also a matter of your comfort, what you prefer. So it's a personal preference. um, okay, so basically we talked about the location and when to wear it, and it should be a snug fit, and there should be you can get one with a strap or Velcro, so that you can wear it and it's tight enough or snug enough even after your swelling has subsided. So, yeah, these were the points I was going to cover. And if you're looking for more tips on how to get effective use out of your tennis elbow brace, I wrote a blog about this recently, and I can leave a link for you. And for those of you watching me on Instagram, if you go to my bio and you click on the link there, it'll take you to another page and it'll say blogs. You can look for the tennis elbow blogs there. If you guys want to know what brace do I use, yes, I do have tennis elbow issues. And it's not an everyday thing. I use my brace only when I know I'm traveling, I'm going to be pulling my bags, or if I'm going to do a lot of typing, I'm creating blogs, I'm typing away today, I'm going to use my tennis elbow brace. So, yeah, that's another point actually. You don't need to use it all the time unless you have an activity where you might aggravate your tennis elbow. So that's like for people who've had tennis elbow, gotten over with it, and now they want to know if they want to use their tennis elbow brace or not. So, anyway, that was just one point that crept in. But if you want to know the tennis elbow brace and the sleeve that I have tried, I will leave a link in the description and you can have a look at it. All right. I hope that was useful for you. And I'll see you guys next time. If there are any topics that you want me to address, do let me know. I'd be happy to